welcome to Dad is a Joke. And today we're going to be bringing you another episode of Retro Arcade versus Retro Console. And today we're going to be looking at Time Pilot, another favorite of mine, actually. The coolest thing about this game was, again, I found it at the arcade that was part of a farmer's market. Now, if you're from Montreal, you know exactly what I'm talking about. But if you're not, there was these malls, I guess, if you want to call them that were a hybrid mall. Outside was sort of like a parking area where trucks can park their cars, and you had a little walkway in between them where you can go buy fruits and vegetables straight from the farmer. So once you've gone through that, then you go into the mall part where they had specialty stores like Chance's and World Supermarkets, and there was a food court and stuff. But at the same time, there was an arcade, and one of the games that was there that I fell in love with was Time Pilot. This was a great little game. I thoroughly enjoyed it. Lots of fun, and I loved the concept of it. That you can be sort of flying around this fancy jet, and you go from one era to another, and it made it for a lot of fun. And that's what I liked about that game. Anyways, here, let's give it a try here. So you start off at World War I. Let's see how well I do. Nice, very smooth graphics, obviously, for an arcade game. And then I loved how the clouds moved around while you moved around. Stuff in the background, stuff in the foreground. Made it very exciting to look at, obviously. And I suck again. Let's see if I can beat the basic high score of 10,000. Okay. Oh, I gotta get those parachute guys, man. Come on. Ugh, bought it again. Oh, parachute guy. Missed him, and I got hit. Okay, that sucked. Well, at least got my high my name on the high score as 5th. Ooh. Let's try this again once I enter this stuff in. Okay, let's go. Let's have another run at it here. Here we go. Back to World War I. I love the smoothness as the plane turned around, and you were able to hit planes at any angle, really. Oh, parachute guy. Awesome. Got him. Oh, another parachute guy. Got him. Oh my god, I'm already at 8,400 points. Oh, how did he bomb my ass? Nice aerial bomb. Okay, let's go. Whoa, we got a high score. We have the high score, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, we're almost at level 2. Come on, let's finish these guys up. Oh, Jesus. Come on, I'm done that level. Let's hit the Zeppelin part. Come on. There it is. I gotta get a good angle on it. Oh, Jesus. Why do I suck? There she is. And, come on. Go. That's it. And I love this one. Warp out. And 1940, World War II. Oh, pressure guy. Oh, bomber dead. Oh, Jesus. But look at that, folks. 33,200. Not too shabby and enough to make first place. Woohoo! Ah, it's true. I like this game. This is a great little game. And Konami from 1982. Wow. That is actually cool. Okay, so now let's go on to the next one. And we're going to try out the Atari 2600. And yes, this is a version created by Coleco for the Atari 2600. In my opinion, their ports have been lackluster. And maybe due to many different factors. But never was totally impressed with the ports by Coleco for the Atari 2600. But we'll see. We'll launch this guy, and we'll see how it looks. I actually never played this version for the Atari 2600, so it'll be interesting to see. Okay, let's see here. Ooh, first impressions. Okay, I guess. It looks very Atari 2600, obviously. But I like how they appropriately used the top part and the bottom part to show you how many ships you have, your score, and the amount of enemies you have to shoot down. Now, the one problem I'm having right now is getting good shots on the enemy. Because it's not as smooth as the arcades, so you can have like several positions up. Different angles you have, so it's not as smooth as the arcade. But again, this is the limitation of the Atari 2600, so you just have to play with it. So it's harder to get a beat on the enemy, just like how I ran them there. Let's go again. Good old biplanes. They don't look half bad in different angles. That's their best angle, obviously. Ugh. See what I mean? It's hard to get a beat on it. It's hard to get the proper angle for it. More ships, and let's go. There we go. See how hard that was just to get a shot at him? Yeah, and you end up ramming into them. Okay, new run. I think I'm getting the hang of this. Yep. Ugh. Let's go again. And actually, the jet doesn't look half bad. It actually looks pretty cool. Let's go. There we go. Double kill there. Couple kills there, not bad. That's it. There's the Zeppelin, which is a little tiny thing, but it's fine. Oh, and there we go. We're warping out. Off to World War II. I'm starting to get the hang of this. This is not too shabby. Actually, maybe Coleco did actually a pretty good job on this. Even though there's limitations in 2600. But everybody knows that. But I mean, with those limitations, Star developers were able to do amazing things with the games. And really make the Atari 2600 shine. Guys that I have. Get to the next level. Should be almost done. Another nice thing would have been if the shots went, your shots went farther away. They seem limited. But again, that could be just game design. Oh, there's lightning. Get on at 6. Okay. I'm trying. No, never mind. There's another one. There we go. Warping out to the next level, 1970 Vietnam. Good old choppers, Hueys. Oh my god. Why is it so hard? You gotta really practice it. Come on. Oh, flipped it. Okay, I think we're going to move on to the next one. Let's see what other retro console had a copy of Time Pilot. So the Atari 5200, nothing. I'm surprised about that there isn't anything there. Atari 7800, I'm not surprised because of a later on system. No Time Pilot there. And let's just go, obviously, to ColecoVision. And I've never played this version on the ColecoVision, so my expectations are actually kind of high. Okay, and this is being one of ColecoVision's first games. Okay, the movement of the fighter jet is actually really good, just like the arcade. It's a little slow and clunky, but why didn't they use the full screen? Why did they use a third of it just to show your score, your ships, and all the other information that's there? Couldn't they place that somewhere else, like on the Atari version? And also, if you're just using 2/3 of the screen to animate the game, this should be a lot faster, because you're not putting too much demand on the CPU. But overall, I'm liking it. It's not bad. I like how the clouds are rendered. Yeah, there's a lot better movement on the ship. And you ran into them like an idiot like I do. Yeah, see, the enemies and stuff are moving way slow, way clunky. I almost think the 2600 is a little bit better. Just a little bit. At least you get the parachute, guys, which is cool. No display of the score, or of getting the score underneath them or anything like that. It's a little bit of a disappointment. Even though the ColecoVision was a way more powerful system, this is a little underwhelming. Maybe if they produced this... Oh, hold on. Gotta end the level with the Zeppelin. Did I get down at 6? There we go. And good old the warping out. I love that. Okay, World War II. Yeah, you know what? If ColecoVision made this later on, once they understood the console a little bit better, this could have been a lot better game. But I'm not sure about that. But that's usually how it works on all consoles. sort of the first release games are not as good as the ones that are later on, because again, once you understand the system, you can create better stuff. Well, right into the bottom. And let's give this another shot. But again, don't get me wrong, this was a great attempt to bring the arcade game home. And that's what Colecovision focused on a lot of. Even though they had their own IPs and sort of games that weren't arcade games. But that's what they were famous for. Oh! Did I make it? Yeah, warped out. And I got a free ship. Not too shabby. Time for chopper time. Oh, come on. Ugh. Now I'm dead. Okay, folks. I think that's it. Here's another comparison again by doing Time Pilot. And it's funny because there weren't too many conversions actually. There was just the Atari 2600 and the ColecoVision. I couldn't find anything else for the other Atari systems. I couldn't find anything on the NES or Sega systems. So these were the only ones. And unfortunately, Time Pilot was actually a very good arcade game. I think it should have deserved a little bit more sort of ports to other systems, but if the problem is licensing. Was it licensing? Was it other better games that people were focusing on? It's hard to tell. What is it? 40, 50 years later. Anyway, so I'm hoping you enjoyed this series. So please help us out. Subscribe. Hit the bell to get notifications. What else is there? Hit like and make a comment. I mean, please, anything like this will help us out. We want to get into partner with YouTube, and the only way we can do that is with your help. And once we get to partner and we start making a little bit of cash, we want to be able to get an Atari VCS and start streaming that. Like, I want to get an actual brand new Atari VCS and start streaming that, and because the system is starting to gain traction. It's starting to have some excitement to it, especially with all the Atari recharged games. So that's about it, folks. Take care. Have a good day, and we'll see you later. As always, take care. Bye now.